Yo, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to the first of, I guess, 2 marquee matchups this week. This one will be for the European games during the week. They like to do that on a Monday if there are European games. And of course, this one is a relatively expensive version. We get a Prime Gold Players Pack, and because the teams are all quite high rated, should I say, we actually get quite a few good packs here. So I'm looking forward to seeing if we can get some decent rewards. I'll go through the easiest one first then. Copenhagen versus Ajax. I think it's Copenhagen, right? I'm not too sure though. Apologies if it isn't. Basically, what you need is one player from each team, Ajax and Copenhagen. 2 rare players in total, and then 85 chemistry overall. Now, don't get it twisted and think that the rest of the challenges are going to be this easy and this cheap, because they're not. The other ones all require a rating. This one doesn't. So I've literally switched my my the quick sell value to low to high, and literally put the cheapest players that I had in my club in there. I had a random right back from Ajax, and I also had a left back from Copenhagen, and then these are the other players that I had from them teams that, as you can see, are a little bit more valuable. And in fact, I might even at this point in time just be able to put this guy at, there we go, I could just put that guy there, because I imagine a rare Copenhagen player might be slightly more valuable than someone who is non-rare and not even from Denmark. So I can go ahead and complete that, but I've given you guys a few different players there that you could go out and buy. I'm not even sure how expensive these gold ones are. Probably quite expensive, but we'll go ahead and submit, I guess, for the worst pack, which is a premium silver players pack, which, if you know, you know that they are actually quite valuable packs. And we'll move on now to what could be, I guess, the most expensive, I guess, maybe? I'm not too sure. But it is Napoli versus Real Madrid. Now, Napoli players probably still high in price due to the Cavani SBC, and also Real Madrid players are always relatively high in price. I did have to buy these 2, and I paid a little bit over the odds, like 3.5k for each of them, which sucks. Maybe they're not that expensive, but I wanted to get this video out to you ASAP, so I literally bought the ones that I saw on the market. And basically, I guess I can go like that. And yeah, and then make sure I 100% get chemistry for everyone. Nearly enough, I think. I know Sahin's probably not on full chem, but it doesn't necessarily matter. If you did this team, I'm sure you would get above the 90 chemistry. I basically went down the route of getting a couple of Napoli players, and obviously then just linking them off to different leagues, because I guess the Serie A is expensive. I used as little La Liga players as possible, right back, right mid, and right wing there in unupgraded Vasquez. If the upgraded one's cheaper, then I guess just use that one, but whatever you can get on the market for the cheapest. And then I just went down a totally different league in the Bundesliga, just to see if I could get some cheap players that weren't really worth much to link everybody else up. And as you can see, I've done a bit of a Dortmund thing here to get chemistry. Premium Gold Players Pack, for that one you need 80 overall rating. If you were to go with a slightly different option than me, just beware of that one. And then moving on to Barcelona versus Paris Saint-Germain. We've got, there's a bit of a way around this one, I guess you could say. What you need is one player from both Barca and PSG, and then you need 4 nationalities, but you need a 79 rated squad. So it doesn't necessarily say you need players from the French Ligue 1 or from the Spanish La Liga. So what I've done is I've got rid of my nations. I've like used 4 different nations here. In the goalkeeper, I've used Silesen, and then just got enough chemistry on that defense that we can completely move on to a different league that aren't really involved in this week's marquee matchups, therefore making them slightly cheaper, right? I've used Guedes, I think that's his name. He's an upgrade from PSG. He comes out default centre forward, but I just got this striker one because it was about the same price, and of course that helps with chemistry. And then I've just gone Portuguese players from the Liga Portuguesa, therefore I think they all get chem, right? Like, they all link to each other. We got a perfect link between these guys here. Well, all 3 of the midfielders actually. Didn't even realise that they all play for Porto and are Portuguese. So of course that means they're going to get enough chemistry together, and hopefully they're not expensive, I guess, because they're not involved in marquee matchups. But for this one, we're going to get a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, so that sounds pretty good as well. And then we will move on to our final challenge, which is Olympique Lyonnais versus Roma. So the French League team versus the Italian League side. Now you can use, or you have to use, 1 player from each club at least. And then you need a maximum, of 6 players from a league. So you can't just go down the route of I don't know, just using Perotti and then just building a Ligue 1 side. It won't work like that. Because just, you know, you can only have a maximum of 6. So I've just split the team in two. We've got French Ligue 1 and French players basically on the right hand side, with my Lyon player being Yanga and Biwa. And then we've gone Italian league players who I struggled to get in my team because I have a lack of them after completing the Higuain SBC. So of course what I've done there is literally just I've got some AC Milan players that obviously I didn't use for the SBC that helped out. And of course Perotti, who's a Roma player, gets enough chemistry from a strong link from this guy Sosa and a weak link from Keita Balde. So we're going to get a rare gold pack for that. That's another version of the 25k pack. So I will go ahead and submit and complete the marquee matchups for the first time this week. Hopefully we can get something good today. Haven't had good video pack luck for a little while, actually. The best luck I've had in recent times is either the marquee matchups that I didn't record or probably on my road to glory, where we've had luck over the past month or so. So we've got 5 packs to open. I'm going to go for that silver one first, just because even though it's good, we're probably not going to get a flare or a walkout. Well, definitely no walkout. We get a German CDM called Behrens. So he looks alright, looks pretty average to moderate in terms of player who is silver. What do we got? A French Ligue 1 player, probably will sell. MLS player, maybe. What else have we got here? Dutch League, I don't know. Someone's inviting me. We've got a Leeds player who's Irish. Irish players might go up in price, I guess, simply because St. Paddy's Day coming up in a few weeks. So I'll stick those guys all onto the transfer list and then just go ahead and send the rest to the, well, to my club. What are we going in order-wise now? Jumbo Premium. Yeah, I think we're just going to go in the way that they are, because that's 15k, then 225s, and then a 45. Small flares, unfortunately. Barca player, though, so that's good. We get him TC. It means he's going to be slightly more expensive at the moment, because he is required. We also get, is that an upgraded Bernardo Silva? And we get our Nautovic. We get 2 Barca players in that one. That's good. I can sell them in a little bit. I'm going to just go ahead and stick the rest in the club. Probably got myself a squad fitness or 2. And then a couple players that are probably just going to sell for a few hundred coins. 2 more packs to go. No, 3 more packs to go then. Rare gold, premium gold, and then prime gold. Oh, I like them. Rare gold pack then. Everything's rare, but we know this isn't a full players pack, so we're going to get fitness, contracts, all of that stuff. Boom, let's go for that one. Not a walkout, but can we get something big? Oh, big-ish flare. Who is that? Oh, there's going to be a downgrade. It's Javier Pastore, who is, of course, now an 84 overall. That kind of sucks, but his card doesn't really look much different, so it's not too much of a big deal. So he is a PSG player, of course, though, which means his price is probably up right now. We get an Inter Milan player in Mello, Manquillo for Sunderland, FUTWIZ Dan would be proud, and then Kyle, the EA community manager, would be proud that we got a Celtic player. So that's good. 1 squad fitness, which kind of sucks. Sometimes you can get 2 or even 3 in there, but I'm going to stick that stuff into my club, and then, I mean, those things aren't really worth keeping because I've already got them. So we'll go ahead and discard. Premium gold players pack then. Boom. We know that only 3 are going to be rare. Not a walkout. Small flares, come on. What the hell, man? Okay, it's a Juve player that I'm pretty sure you need to use in the Juventus SBC for Higuain. So he's probably a relatively decent price, I'd say. Do we get any players from any of the other squads? I don't think so. We've got a lot of duplicates there, but I don't think we really get anyone that will sell like majorly. Nah, probably not, but I will sell them all eventually in a moment. So we're up to the final pack then. Come on, Prime Gold Players Pack. If you haven't done so already, I'd really appreciate your support by smashing a thumbs up on the video. I think I used to say this, but the more thumbs up we get, the better this pack is going to be. I don't know, it's a bit of a superstition. Let's just go for it, shall we? Prime Gold Players Pack, it's not a walkout. It's a friggin' small flare as well. I mean, you just knew it, didn't you? That our pack luck for marquee matchups was going to be that good. Yeah, great. We get Barca from Dortmund, who I don't even think... Yeah, there's no real need to use him, I guess. So he's not going to be expensive right now. Brilliant. Look at all of this stuff. Oh, I get this left back. What league is he in? La Liga Santander. There's a chance, isn't there, that he could be worth a bit. 5k? I'll take 5k, you know. It seems as though he is a 5k player. 4 point, okay. Alright, 4 point, I think I saw 4.7. So we'll go and list him for like 4.5. Hopefully he'll sell. He looks actually to be an amazing... Actually, you know what? He looks like an amazing player from that league. And with Fatal coming up, I have no idea what player I'm going to use. But because we start with a silver team, there's potential that I might need him. So I'm going to go ahead and keep him for now. And we shall stick the rest of the players. Who do we get? Anyone good? What league are you from? Alka Superliga. Not necessarily valuable right now. We'll stick them onto the transfer list, and that, my friends, is marquee matchups complete for the European matches. If you have enjoyed the video, found it useful at all, then make sure you do smash a thumbs up on the video, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new around here, have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.